Hey guys, it's Terry again. So in the last video, I just pretty much gave you guys a little update on where I've been and what I've been doing and whatnot. And so I figured let me do another one. I was planning to do it every day, but yesterday I was just very flustered because something came up where it threw me on a loop and it ruined everything. So yeah, I don't know if you guys ever noticed, ever had this thing when everything's starting to go according to plan. You're starting to get your stride in, you start to like get your pep to walk in, everything starts to work, system starts to do, and then somebody throws a fucking monkey wrench into it and then trip your ass, and now you fall flat face first into the concrete. So that was like that yesterday. So safe to say I didn't want to make any type of video, but today is a little bit better. So going back to my banh mi shop, I know this has nothing to do with Fab yet, but bear with me. So going back to my banh mi shop, I started new hours, so I'm opening. My original opening hours 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. all the way through, no breaks. So, but now my new opening hours is 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. I take a break around 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. and then I come back, I open back up at 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. So within that little 3-hour period, I get to go home and I get to rest. Whether between if it's eating, sleeping, taking a nap. I haven't taken any nap yet because traffic. I've been leaving the shop like around like 2:30, like consistently every time now, because it's hard to just like stop and then like hard close at 2 o'clock. There's people that trickling in and I'm like cleaning up and they're like, hey, can I get a sandwich? And I can't really say no to them because I need the business, and my business has been pretty slow. So if they want a sandwich, yeah, sure, I'll make a sandwich. So it delays longer and longer. So now, but since I've been home for that hour and a half, I actually dabble into Sage, which is Silver Edge, and I play my Benji. And I haven't really looked at any of the new cards. I still have I pretty much upgraded some of my commoner Benji deck, and I put some rares into it. Like I put in Life for Life. That's a rare. So that's a nice one where it gives them the get incentives. Say, hey, you gotta block this or else I gain a life, because God knows Benji needs to have his life. He starts at 17 and most of his card blocks for 2. So he needs every single freaking health that he could get and whatnot. I haven't really looked at any of the cards from Super Slam or High Seas yet, and like any of the generic cards or so. But I have mixed feelings about this. It feels good and yet it doesn't feel good. I don't know what it is. I can't grasp it. I don't know why do I feel good because, like, yeah, my Benji has some sort of a fighting chance. He could, it has some the battleground, the playing field. It's a little bit even now that he don't have to worry about all these overpowered Majestics or legendary equipment that blocks. Pretty much makes his hero ability fucking obsolete. Like, think about Guardians and Warrior. They got a fucking fridge. Like their headpiece blocks for 3. 2 and 3. Their freaking arm piece pull out 2 and 1, so that's 3 again. Their chest piece, same thing. Their leg piece, and don't get me started with the Vitamin Dynamo. Done. Benji's not making anything. So yes, they don't have a fridge now to block me forever. But I don't know. I think it's because I don't really have any really viable D-Reacts, because they ban Flick Flags, they ban Favor Scene, they ban Sink Below. Those are the 3 defense reaction. If I were to have them, I'll put it in there. Yes, I could have Springboard Somersault, but then it's pretty much useless if I don't put it in the arsenal and I only block for 2. I have that other one, the one where it makes a tiger. It's a block. It's not a D-React. It's a block. It's I forgot what is that. Forget it. You guys know what I'm talking about. It's the one where you block with it. If you block with it, you create a tiger into the bandage zone, or put a tiger in your hand. Forgot where. I think it's bandage zone. You could use it in your next turn. Crouching tiger. So I feel like I played against a new And I'm pretty sure this is how it is for any type of assassin. Like if you don't really have the defense reaction, they pretty much have the one leg up for you all the time, because now it's like you don't want to block, fine, they react they don't have, you get the on hit. You want to block efficiently, fine, they'll they'll what you call it, they'll just attack react, and next thing you know you get the on hit react. You overblock, they're like, oh fine, they won't do it, now you're wasting a card. So I think Benji got neuter on this type of thing, or like any type of hero that like ninja heroes that don't really have like enough D-reacts to combat these assassins. I haven't played that many games yet. I only played like 1 or 2 heroes on that, against 1 or 2 heroes, so it's not too bad on this thing. But that's what I felt like. And then I think Dice Commando also brought up something that's pretty makes sense. You ban Fate Foreseen, you banned Sink Below, but yet you kept Pummel. So if any card, like what other D-react you know that's generic that has blocks for 4? No, you don't have. So if that deck runs Pummel, you're pretty much for sure you're going to get Pummel. Whether I say before, whether you choose to block enough for that Pummel to come, then they won't use the Pummel. But if you, you don't block enough, or block just enough, and then they pummel you, there you go. You not only you strip cards out of your hand, now you lose another card out of your hand. So I don't know what's the deal with that. Maybe I'll do a pummel Benji just to fuck with people around. Like it's like, you got a pummel, like that. But like but Benji doesn't block efficient enough to even have a card that attacks for 6 or more, or like costs 2 or more, and then pummel. So I have to see about that. But that's how my first impression of playing Silver Age. It feels good on the playing field. Feels like playing fields are level now. Everybody power level got brought down, making Benji a little more viable. But then, he doesn't have the D-reacts now, which I run D-reacts in my commoners, my Fate Foreseen and my Sink Belows. So we'll see that. I'll give you more update on that. Now for Worlds, it's coming up and next weekend. This is Thursday the 6th, right? And next weekend is going to be the Philadelphia World Championship, and I'm actually very excited to go. And like I said, haven't had really much of a break. Haven't really gone anywhere since I opened up this shop in the end of August. So I've been working non-stop on this thing. So I much needed break that needs, even though it's a small weekend. My brother's coming back from Australia. He's been there for like 2 months, so I get to finally see my brother again. We'll probably play some Fab, and we'll be very rusty. We'll probably go get some Philly cheesesteaks, or I think D'Angelo is the one that people talk about you should go to. Or I forgot what was the D'Alessandro. But I think I had D'Alessandro already. But I think D'Angelo is the next one. I also have I think Max or something like that. They didn't go to the Pats and whatever the other two. A lot of people say it's tourist trap. So I was like, you know what? Let's, if they say it's that, let's not try it. But that's all for you guys. Hopefully having more updates on how Silver Age Benji does well. If he does continue doing well, or he's just not available. I haven't even tried brutes like KO or Reinhardt. So until next time, see you guys. Peace.